From the crossroads of entertainment and culture, to the stories that move the streets and shake the box office. This is Blues Nightly News, the world of movies, music, comics, and culture, the way it really is.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what is good? Welcome back to Blues Nightly News. Blues News, man. I am your host, Bluminati. This is the only live stream with comic books, comic book movies, hip-hop, drama, and horror franchises all come together like the weirdest family reunions, man. The weirdest of family reunions. Except in this family, it's only one uncle's broke, one uncle's possessed, and one uncle wears a cape and still can't keep a damn job at the box office. What is up, man? What is up? How y'all doing? How y'all doing today, man? How are y'all doing today? Junior's in the building. What is up, Junior? Junior in the building already. Ty, man. Ty out here putting in work. I saw Ty did a space. I wanted to hop in because he was talking about Lamar being washed. Lamar ain't washed, man. And I'm a Buffalo Bills fan. I'm a huge Bills fan, but to call Lamar washed is, come on, man. It's poppycock, as they say. But yeah, salute out to you, Ty, man. Salute out to you. But yeah, now we got a good show today, man. Got a good show tonight. Good show tonight. HBO Max bringing the Conjuring series to its doorsteps. I want to talk some Dame Dash because I jumped on Dame Dash last night a little bit. I want to replay a video that he did with the Breakfast Club and see how it correlates to him today, especially with his filing for his bankruptcy again. And then we have Superman doing better at home on your couch, making up that money, man, making up that good money. Let's get into it. Let's jump right into this Conjuring HBO Max situation, the series, the joint that they got going on. Jump right into it. Try to run through these. You know, yesterday we got tied up. I ain't gonna say we got tied up, but we was really on one yesterday, or last night, I should say. We was on one last night. Got more people coming in. Lawrence, yeah, man. They don't YouTube be tripping. Buck is in the building. What up, Buck? But yeah, let's get to it, man. Deadline, the Conjuring series in works at HBO Max hires Nancy Wan to showrun and executive produce. Get that up out of here. Come on now. There are 9 films in the Conjuring universe. The most recent, The Conjuring Last Rites, was released last week, September 5th, and enjoyed the biggest horror opener of all time worldwide. I did not know that. Variety was first to report the news about Wan and the writers. What's good, Chill? What's good? Wan is the UTA. Cameron is with Verve Untitled, and Johnson, Shapiro, Sillett, and Cole and Squires with CAA Artists First. So we're not getting much from this. Or did I miss something? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I missed something. That's crazy. How did I miss something? So the Conjuring series has been in development at HBO Max since 2023, is ramping up. Deadline has confirmed that Nancy Wan will serve as showrunner and executive producer. Peter Cameron and Cameron Squires, both of Marvel series like Agatha All Along and WandaVision, will join as writers. 2 years ago, Deadline revealed that HBO Max was developing a drama series based on New Line Cinema's film franchise with Warner Brothers. It was described as a continuation of the story that was established in the films. Peter Safran is EP. Oh, Peter in the game. Peter's in the game. While James Wan's Atomic Monster is producing. Wan directed both The Conjuring and The Conjuring 2. So I already read that. The 9 films of the Conjuring universe. Already did that. So yeah. Reason why I wanted to bring this up is this is more along the tales of Warner Brothers is just winning. They're hedging their bets. They're seeing what works. And they're massaging more material out of it, squeezing every last juice that they can from it. And I'm not mad at them for doing so. I think that's what you have to do in the climate that we're in. You got to figure out a way. If people are they said this is the biggest What did it say? Go back up. It said, what did I just read that? Here we go. It said, The Conjuring Last Rites, which was released September 5th, enjoyed the biggest horror opener of all time worldwide. Of all time. That is crazy work. That's crazy work, man. All time. And this is supposedly a down year because we're still in the summer. It's still the summer. When does the summer ends? What? I think we got 2 more weeks of summer or something like that. So we still in the summer, even, they're probably not going to count it as the summer, but movies are doing, depending on the genre of film, movies are actually out here still putting in work. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit later on, because I think Warner might also be changing the game with the after box office situations. Right? I think they've been trying to figure this. Warner Brothers is and they might be at the perfect position. They're the position of, hey, we've been getting our behinds kicked. We've been losing money. We got all these mergers. We merged wrong. We did all of this wrong. They took a second and they just paused. They stopped and they said, what can we do to get back on top? What can we do to sell things? Who do we need to talk to? Seems like they looked at their actual analytics, because I don't, these analytics out here, but I don't know if anybody looks at their analytics. I think Warner Brothers looked at their analytics and said, okay, let's go get James Gunn. Let's get Peter Safran. Let's get this DC thing up and running the right way. Let's invest in some of our IPs that we already have. Let's get this horror stuff cracking. And now the homie Zaslav is over here looking good. Now, some people are saying Zaslav is setting Warner Brothers up to sell. Right? I don't know. It's not far-fetched to think that maybe he could be setting up Warner Brothers so he can just sell it. But he out here kicking behind, man. He out here kicking butt. And that's what you're supposed to do. Take time, look at the analytics, see what's working, see what's not. Let's squeeze some juice out of this stuff, man. And I don't see them slowing down anytime soon. I really don't. They took notes. I think they are trying to change the game and how things are being done, whether it's in the box office. Like I said, I'm going to talk a little bit about PVOD when it comes to the Superman situation a little bit later. But it's something they're doing right. Like Buck said, horror been kicking ass all year. Horror has been kicking ass all year, man. So now with The Conjuring getting this series on HBO Max, they got their showrunner. The goal now is like to expand this creepy universe. This is like The Conjuring was already like the horror MCU, right? Now they're replicating a little bit of what the MCU did. Now they're bringing horror to TV and expanding that world of demons and hunted dolls and things like that and putting it on streaming. You know what I'm saying? You get The Nun. Think of The Nun. Hugh, what up? The Nun, Annabelle. And it's some other characters that they can just pull out and play with that showed up in these Conjuring universes, right? So I think it's smart, man. I think it's smart. HBO Max knows how to sell horror. I think people will show up to that streaming network to watch. Right? They can spend all their money doing some Batman stuff, or they can just put out some scary, you know what I'm saying, creaky old door sound effects trailer, and boom, people gonna be watching. You know what I'm saying? Now, hopefully we still get Ed and Lorraine being a part of this, but doing these investigations. But I don't particularly see them coming back for the series. Maybe they move on to a different couple or you know, a different group of people who do paranormal ghost investigations, try to push the series maybe into modern times. That might work, because I think their story's got to be up, right? Ed, you know, and Ed on the Rain was based on real people, but this story has to be up. So I think they got to push it to the future, push it to the forefront. So, you know, yeah, y'all chat, y'all tell me, are you hyped for this Conjuring series, or are they stretching this franchise thin? You know what I'm saying? Is this one of them things where, because you know how Netflix is making it now to where it's like season 5 and then it's 3 parts to season 5. Hopefully they don't do us like that, right? Netflix got to quit doing that too, man. You got to quit doing it. I think that I don't think that's good TV. Give me the damn series. You ain't got to split the series up into part 1 and part 2 just because, you know, it's one thing to squeeze the juice, but that ain't, to me, that ain't squeezing the juice. Either tell the story or don't tell the story. Either you got it or you ain't. Either you got it or you ain't. So, but yeah, y'all let me know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this Conjuring. The series. Hey, chat, y'all, are y'all horror fans? You know, are y'all horror fans? Is that one thing that y'all like to watch? Because I like horror. I think horror is one of, just like Buck said, man, horror, you can always count on horror to sell. Always. I don't know why more studios don't lean into the horror. It's cheap to make. You can go and get some nobody actors. Only person who really needs to stand out is the killer. This is the show or movie where you can just put all into the killer or the slasher or whoever it is, and you ain't really got to put too much into the main character. Just enough. Just enough. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, took risk, got rewarded. That's exactly what they did, man. Took risk and got rewarded. Never seen that one of them. They never, hey, Q, go watch them. I think Q, with the stuff that you're doing on your end, I think you would like watching some of this stuff and being able, especially, I don't know if you might pivot to a little bit of paranormal situations, but I think it would be dope. You watch this and you'll be able to pull some stuff. You know what I'm saying? Be able to pull something from this and use it. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, let's keep this thing moving. Let's talk about this Damon Dash, man. Let's talk about Damon Dash. I'm talking about Damon Dash. Talk about Damon Dash. Damon Dash, man. Damon Dash and his bankruptcy. Oh, let me get that off the screen. I hate to see the homie Dame, you know what I'm saying, going. It's like he going out sad. He going out bitter. And people like that don't really get too far. People who think, because his whole thing is he can't work for anybody, and having a 9 to 5 is some sucker shit, right? That's crazy. You want to be an entrepreneur, cool, but entrepreneurs ain't for everybody. You want to be a boss, cool, but everybody can't be a boss, because you need somebody to patronize whatever you the boss of, and the boss has to have workers. I'm gonna go into a clip from the Breakfast Club. You know what I'm saying? But Roc-A-Fella's own, man. Dang, this is just the way he's going out, man. Once worth millions, now filing for bankruptcy, 25 million in debt. I don't even know how you blow through that much money. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't know how you do that. As it's just, especially talking the talk that he was talking. 10 years. This clip that I'm gonna show from the Breakfast Club was 10 years ago. 10 years ago. Not even that. It's just 10. Just 10 years ago. Let me pull it up. And I'm gonna speed it up too. Did y'all, and y'all probably saw it. I'm pretty sure most of y'all remember that clip. Here we go. No sound? Oh man, why the sound ain't playing? I'll run it back. Hold on. Why ain't the sound playing? Let me try this. Hold on. Damn, no sound. We'll run it back. Ain't no issue. No issue. Let's try this again. Tell me if I get sound this time.
Money into something. The stress, go through
Am I
all of
getting
it.
sound?
So when your child becomes a man, he doesn't have to work for nobody.
Right, well, that's the
you
whole
can just
thing.
pass it to him.
Now you talk about
So you're going to work 20 years in a business or 15 years in a business every day over and over again, and your son can't work here whenever he feel like it. You clowning him.
I don't want him to work
But that's
here.
I'm not saying you. If you own it, wait a second. Time out. That's stupid. You should be time out. No, you're wrong. I like to check. Wait, time out. Time out. You're lying. Before you lose your control, just stay focused. So here, listen to me. So why don't you listen? Who could work? Would you ever enjoy being a slave?
I'm not a slave. This is what I enjoy.
I don't think it's slavery,
Do you have to come to work today? Do you have a choice? Do you have to ask somebody when you have to? Yes, you do. Or you're fired. Can somebody tell you you're fired? Can somebody tell you you're fired? Yes or no? Can another man say you're fired?
Absolutely.
No one can tell me that. And that's priceless.
But I'm here because
I don't care. You enjoy having a man be able to tell you you're fired?
But
You enjoy, okay, let me ask you a question. So you're being selfish. Do you think your son enjoys you calling somebody else a boss? Don't you think your son would rather wake up with you and you can pick him up from school instead of having to do a 9 to 5? Don't you think? Yeah, but don't you have to wake up at 4 in the morning? Don't you think your son would love if his name was up there, Dash, or whatever your last name is instead of somebody else's? My pride is in my children. But look what I'm doing right now. Look at my son. I taught my son never to have a boss. He's 23. He owns a restaurant. He has cookies. He has equity. He busts his ass so he can pass it on to his son. If that's not what you're hustling for, you're selfish. You keep saying I'm worried about my kids. You worried about you.
My kids are good.
How they good? Your kids will work to be kids.
I feel like I'm in the Def Jam boardroom and
They
backstage.
can't. They're not supposed to work. I'm saying when they win, you're supposed to pass them something. You're working for another man.
They're worried about.
See, to me, this is retarded. See, the other
Questions. I feel like I'm in Def Jam boardroom. This is not backstage. Everybody cool out for the
He keeps saying, as a man, you can't be. How can you be a man working for another man? I'm teaching my son to be a boss. See these cookies? He got these cookies. He's selling these cookies. Just to let you know, the cookie business didn't go nowhere for his son. Just to let you know. If you didn't know, cookie business didn't go anywhere for his son. I think Dame Dash opened up like Dame Motors or something too with the cars. Didn't go anywhere. Like everything Dame has opened up post Roc-A-Fella went to the toilet. All because he didn't want to partner with nobody. All because he couldn't work for anybody. He didn't know. The thing is, 9 to 5s build the character so you can be a boss. You want to be workers, being a worker first and then going out to be a boss. Now you know how to facilitate. You know how to delegate. You know how to get shit done. You can't just wake up one day and say, oh, I'm a boss. Making money does not make you a boss. It's like the same shit that Umar is doing. Umar trying to open the school up and won't take help from anybody to open the school, but he wants your money though. Same with Dame. America New. What content do you have on America New, Dame, for me to pay $9.99 for? Most content, YouTube is free. I can watch a lot of stuff on YouTube for free. Most content is free. Instagram, TikTok. What make me run to you to pay you $9.99 for America New a month? You don't have no infrastructure. You're not even promoting a television series, a movie, some comedians on there. What is America New doing? Let's keep this going. Don't want to work a 9 to 5. Your son. I'm doing this for my kid. What? What are you talking about?
Second. But then I'll ask you a question. Ask your business, absolutely. What's wrong with taking the money from here and investing it into other stuff that we own?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Thank you.
Everybody get a cookie. Cool out for a second.
I'm not mad. The mentality is this. It's frustrating because you're on the radio and this message is crazy to me. You're saying because you enjoy music or being a DJ, you enjoy having a boss. If you enjoy being a DJ, just why don't you own your own radio station and then DJ for your own radio station so your son can just get on anytime he wants? That's all I'm saying.
But it's steps to it.
No steps to it because I do it. So you enjoy the safety and the security of a job every day. But there's no pride in that to me. My son takes pride. My kids take pride in the fact that I have Dash Motors. And because I have that, my son said, I'm not going to ever have a boss. His mentality is different. It's just about changing mentality. So when I make a movie like Losada's, I don't have to ask if I could put Daniel in a movie. I just do it. I had to ask if I could put, wait, hold on. I had to ask if I could put Cameron. I don't have to ask no more. You understand? There's pride in that. It's just a pride you should have in ownership.
So how do you get to that platform? How do you get to the platform?
By putting your own money.
Pride you should have in ownership. And he's right. There is a pride in ownership. But like I said last night, 100% of zero is still zero. 100% is owning 100% of zero is still zero, Dame. And I think that's what he don't understand. He's coming to Envy and saying, if you like DJing so much, instead of having a boss, why don't you just start your own radio station? It's certain things, even in that, you are answering to somebody. The FCC, I don't know if Dame knows about the FCC. You got to worry about the airwaves. Maybe Envy don't know anything about the FCC and airwaves. This is the best thing for me to do. I make a lot of money right here at iHeartRadio doing the Breakfast Club. I set my sons up, set my family up. I invest. I do other things on the side. Envy ain't filing for bankruptcy. Charlemagne ain't filing for bankruptcy. Angela Yee ain't filing for bankruptcy. They not $25 million in debt. But you mad at them for having a 9 to 5, talking about, oh, you used to the security of working a 9 to 5. Yeah, nigga. Yes. I got bills, dog. I got a family. I could work this, take that money, flip it, put it in that, invest in this, show my son what it takes to do hard work. The thing is, Dame, probably an old Harlem hustler, did some things on the street and think you can just bring that into this world. All of that don't translate over.
Up and investing in yourself. That's it. You flip and getting a good woman and stop trusting dudes and stop worrying about other people's pockets and what other people have and what other people can do for you. And 9 to 5s aren't good because you hustling for a weekend. Things were a different lens.
What was the popping tags thing? I
Because I used to pop tags. Because what happened was every time I went to the gym, I bought new clothes and I changed in the gym. So every time I finished, it would be a pile of tags. So I'd be like, look, I'm popping tags. That's all. What's the problem? Why are you offended?
I'm not offended.
So you don't have to sell gossip anymore. You can do different things.
Could you have gotten to the point?
How do you feel? Let me ask you a question. How do you feel about the fact that you sell gossip for them? Like you sell gossip, you're a man. How do men sell gossip? That's for women. Y'all talk about what other people say. Every day y'all talking about what you heard. That's gossip. That's women do that, man. That's what women do. I don't listen to your show. I don't want to hear about gossip. I be asleep. I'm a boss. I wake up when I want. I don't be up that early.
I mean, I think there's a variety. There's a variety of things that we talk about in the show.
That's the most disrespectful thing from this is the way he came to the Breakfast Club and tried to sun them. Tried to little man them, tried to down talk them for, you came to this platform, Dame. to sell your cookies or whatever you came up here for. You came up to the Breakfast Club to sell cookies. Oh, I don't listen to the Breakfast Club. Then why the hell you here, dog? Why you here? Why you here at my 9 to 5, man? I don't come to your entrepreneur job. Oh, that's right. You don't have one. See, the thing about being an entrepreneur, everybody can wake up and say they're an entrepreneur. Everybody can wake up and say they're an entrepreneur. I sell thoughts for a living. That's the equivalent of what Dame's saying. I sell thoughts for a living, y'all. You got a 9 to 5. I can wake up whenever I want to because I sell thoughts for a living. And I'm a boss. Because I answer to myself. All right, Dame, you got it. You got it.
What you told to talk about? You got a boss.
No, we have to come up with our own
You get
stuff.
told what to do.
No, we definitely don't.
No, your boss tells you what to do. If I'm a boss, I tell you what to do. Your boss, you lying.
You know what?
What's your boss name? What's your boss name?
Which one?
Oh my God. You proud to say which one?
Yeah, we're on 50.
I mean, yo, let me get this. Not your market. You don't own it. I don't give a fuck about the radio business. I don't give a fuck about nothing. He doesn't want to do that. That's not what he wants to do. What I'm saying is this.
I was saying usually it's over money that people have.
No, it don't be over no money. If it was over money, how much money? What's money to you? It's all relative.
Yeah, I mean, it's all relative, but
Is
sometimes
$100,000 money?
it's money.
Not to me.
But you can't do.
Not to me.
It is money though.
It's not to me.
I did ask Dame, what happened from that time until now, but I have not heard back on that yet, so I have an answer to that soon. But I know in the bankruptcy filing that you're talking about, that went down, the end of last week. He mentioned that Dame Dash mentioned that he has no monthly income, no house, no car, no publicly traded stocks, retirement accounts, only about a little over $4,000 in worldly possessions, and he listed his assets as like guns, furs, jewelry, that equal up to like $2,500, TVs, computers, some electronics, and $100 cash in hand. Didn't mention any rights or assets. And I know when we did the last story about, remember they were saying that he had put up some of his movies and just different things that he owned for some of his prior debts. This was not mentioned either. But
yeah, I'm just trying to figure out, how did he lose? How did he own it? How did he lose the rights to pay in full, or did he even own the rights to pay in full? Because I just want to know the business. Like Dame is always teaching the business. He's always teaching about ownership and being a boss. So I just want to know, how did 50 end up getting the rights? Because I thought Dame had the rights. I would assume. I don't know.
But are we still talking about this boss conversation? Like, is that a conversation that we're still having? That's the first thing he said. 50 Cent is his boss, and 50 said that's his partner on it. He's EPing with him, so I guess they're partners. But I hate this boss conversation because I hate the fact that people be like, I don't need no boss. I don't want no boss. Well, sometimes not having a boss will lead you into foreclosure and only having assets to lead up to $2,400.
Damn. Now, like 10 years later, you see what Envy just said? Not having a boss leads you to foreclosure, only having assets that add up to $2,400. Two little pew-pews and nothing else.
You can't keep having this boss conversation without having a real conversation about entrepreneurship and what you need to do as an entrepreneur. We can't keep having these conversations.
Dame posted that old clip of him getting at you on Breakfast Club.
I see that a long time.
That's a little hot one, huh?
Nah, that clip is amazing. That clip is amazing. If you see what happens within 10 years and then look at that clip, you be like, oh, man. Somebody made a bad decision.
Cam just made a post, major announcement. I want to congratulate him for making 50 his new boss. So congratulations, Cam. 50 is now your new boss, and you're proud of it.
Just trash work, man. The crazy thing is, like I said, I hate to see Dame going out this way, looking flabby and sick. I mean, you can just see the 10-year decision making that he's made. His health ain't good. You know what I'm saying? I think he was already diabetic anyway. Teeth falling out of his mouth. Like that ain't somebody who I would look to like, oh, okay, yeah, this dude made some good decisions. This dude out here, he getting it. Dame look bad, man. Dame look bad. And I know the bankruptcy, I'm pretty sure he put money and hid some money here and there. But say he been gone. Nah, he true. You know what? You might be right. You might be right. He ain't going out. He been gone. But it's the reason. Yep, I gone. The reason I'm saying that is he puts out, which is the little last clip where he's congratulating Cam on 50 being his new boss. He's still standing by this boss shit. which ain't got him. No, it hasn't gotten him anywhere. Think about all the people who he's been associated with with Roc-A-Fella, Jay-Z. Look at Jay-Z, billionaire. I'm gonna just name some of the people who's on Roc-A-Fella and where they're at now. Noriega, one of the biggest hip hop podcasts out with Drink Champs. Cameron got his own podcasting company. Got 2 shows out here doing it. Going back and forth with not Omar Good and what's Omar Good and Jr.'s brother's name? One of them going back and forth with that Gooden boy. I can't even think his name right now. Oh, Omar, yeah, that is Omar. Omar, going back and forth with Omar. Hell, Joe Budden was signed to Roc-A-Fella for like a minute. He doing better than Dame. Like everybody who was everybody's doing better than Dame. Everybody doing better than the boss. That's weird. Ain't that wild? He's standing 10 toes down on this boss stuff. Maybe you need to go get with 50. Hell, go get with Masterpiece. Somebody. You worrying about the wrong things, man. Why you not up? Now he was with Roc-A-Fella. Even he'll tell you he was with Roc-A-Fella for like at the end. He said he never got a chain or nothing, but he was with Roc-A-Fella like right at the end. The end. He'll let you know. He'll let you know. He never released nothing, but he said he was with the Rock at the end. Either way, it don't even matter. Everybody's doing better than Dame. Hell, I might be doing better than Dame. Y'all in this chat is probably doing better than Dame. It's nothing wrong with the 9 to 5, man. Dame needs a 9 to 5 right now. 9 to 5ers make good money. A lot of entrepreneurs who end up being big entrepreneurs started off with the 9 to 5. One thing I was telling my friend of mine, she's a director, she do movies, and I was like, man, the term starving artist should we need to get rid of that. And she didn't understand what I meant. And what I meant was the same mentality that Dame is having. Like, it's okay to work to pay for your dream. It's okay to work to pay for your dream. It's okay to invest in yourself. Use that 9 to 5 money to invest in yourself. See, if Dame went out and got a 9 to 5, if he looked himself in the mirror and took that pride and set it to the side and said, hey, man, I was a dope executive at one point in time. Let me start back. I might have to start either from the bottom or maybe the middle, but let me get back into this game this way. Let me go work with some of these people. Hell, let me go work under some of these people. But see, Dame think he is the Lucian Granges and what's the one he was going back and forth with on the DVD? Leo Cohen. He thinking he's these guys. And maybe at one point in time he was, but can't Dame, you not that right now. You are not that right now, and it's okay. You can still hop back in the arena. And yeah, but you know what, Q, you right. Once you get to a certain level, it could be hard going back. I understand that. I understand, but look where you at now, though. Dame is 54 years old or something like that. You think it's going to get better at 54? Filing bankruptcy, you think it's going to get better? He talking about his kids and, oh, I'm setting my kids up. Everything he touched failed. Everything. People suing him, bad business. If you the boss that you say you are, go get somebody. Like Jay-Z said, you made me, hell, make another me. That was the dopest line that Jay-Z said in regards to the whole Dame situation. Oh, you made Hove? Make another Hove. Why he can't make another? If he was so instrumental, and I'm not saying he wasn't instrumental, but if he was such a boss, he would have that know-how to go out and make another artist. How to run another label. But you know what? Kanye doing better than him. Kanye doing better. Okay. If even using that buck, I like you say that, Kanye. Go make another one. You see, when Toyota, when Pepsi, Coca-Cola, Nestle, all of these businesses, all of these bosses, they'll make another one. Intel, Apple, Samsung, they'll put another product out. Dame ain't put, what product you know this Dame's? Jay-Z was a product of Dame, right? Kanye product of Dame, right? We sure? Because it don't look like Kanye went off and did just fine for himself. Jay-Z separated and did just fine for himself. The common denominator of his downfall is Dame. Common denominator of this downfall is Dame. Because everybody who got away from Dame has done good. Hell, some of them more than good. 2 billionaires out of the bunch. You say his DoorDash not Dame. Hey, he should invest in DoorDash. He need to be DoorDashing right now. Let me get to these super chats, man. Both of them from Buck. Buck says he sends a $1.99 super chat. Yeah, Dame never worked. He hustled, right. And you can still take that hustler's mentality. Because hustling is hustling, right? But you can hustle a 9 to 5. That could be part of the hustle. Because now I got enough steady income coming in to flip something to make it work. So I'm going to do both of yours back to back, and I'm going to give you some Dame Dash, Buck. Buck also says, but yeah, Dame has to put the ego aside if he wants to get back. Yeah, thank you. That ego is what's really hurting Dame. That ego is truly hurting Dame. He is 10 toes down in this boss shit. 10 toes. And he couldn't hire me or you or anybody in this chat right now if he wanted to. He couldn't hire me or anybody in this chat right now if he wanted to. But he a boss. Don't nobody want to hear that, man. And he talking about chatty patties, instead of getting on here dropping a video talking about congratulations to Cam, you sound like the chatty patty. Wasn't nobody even thinking about you, Dame. Wasn't nobody thinking about you. If you want to talk, start a podcast, Dame, like everybody else. I'm pretty sure you got stories to tell. The thing is, would anybody want to sit down with you? Are you that insufferable? Because you got your head so far stuck up your own ass, don't nobody want to sit down with you, man. Or maybe you don't have nothing to talk about. Because that 9 to 5 shit is played. That entrepreneur, I'm a boss. That shit is played, son. 50 Feige. I like that. 50 Feige and Cam, huh? Yeah, and link this. Don't hate. Figure out how you. Hey, man, can I invest my little last $2,400 into this? That's what he should be saying. Let me invest my little last $2,000 into this. Since I'm the one who originally paid in full to life anyway. But instead you hate. Bitter, man. Bitter and hate get you nowhere. Bitter and hate get you nowhere, man. I ain't even read the article. Y'all want to read this article? Nah, I hit you with the cliff notes real quick. Fallen rap mogul and former Jay-Z partner Damon Dash owes $25 million in debt, files for bankruptcy. That's really, I mean, do we care? Get off your ass, Dame, and do something. Get off your ass and do, because in all seriousness, it's a fall from grace, man. Dame has helped build Roc-A-Fella, arguably one of hip-hop's biggest empires. And now he out here just looking bad, drowning in debt. Shit, maybe he need to start a horror set. Horror, hey, Dame, horror out here winning. Maybe you need to do a horror movie. Maybe you need to do a horror movie. Do your horror movie, man. The Hunting on Dame's check account. Do a horror movie, bro. You'll make you some money, man. Go invest. Go do that. Start, you know what? You got New America. Get some of this talent and build this talent up. Build some of this talent up, man. With this America, well, I keep calling it New America. America New. Some of these YouTube, TikTok, Instagram comedians, go grab some of them. Some of these Tubi actors or whatever. Hey, man, I'm trying to do this film. It's people out here who do stuff for free. Trust me, I know it, Dame. For free. Just because you Dame Dash. But the thing is, you probably don't even have the proper infrastructure to even make that happen. Probably don't have the right infrastructure to make that happen. Not a Cameo account. Chill, you should get you a Cameo account. I bet you Chill will make some money on Cameo. Doing shout outs. Hi, I'm Chillmonger. But nah, man. Hate that he going out like that, but it is what it is. Let's keep this thing moving, man. Let's keep this thing. Oh, I didn't, you know what? I didn't give Buck I didn't give Buck his Dame Dash.
That's right.
My bad, Buck. My bad, brother. Let's keep this thing going. Let's keep it going. Let's talk this PVOD talk, man. Let's get to the Superman PVOD. This is it's a little bit important to me because I think Warner Brothers, the news of this, and the thing is, this isn't anything necessarily new, this PVOD talk, you know what I'm saying? But I think they are putting an emphasis on it because I think they want to change the game. And I think when I say change the game, I think they want to reverse it back to the blockbuster era, the video warehouse era, the actual rental area, because if y'all been rocking with me for a minute, y'all know I talk about the economic chain from box office to streamer. There's a huge gap there where money is left on the table. Where money is left on the table. A movie like Ballerina that did decent, but it didn't do as well as they probably thought it would do. PVOD would be that place where it can make up roughly 200 mil, 150 to 200 it could probably make up. If we talking about the numbers that this Superman did, right? Because so the theatrical run got cut short faster than the Speeding Bullet it did too, man. But now it's on PVOD and it's soaring, making major money, man. Winning. I forgot how much they said. Let's just get into this article, man, because I'm over here freestyling. Let's get into this article real quick. Oh, I already got it. Get into this article. It says Superman has soared on PVOD platforms following an abrupt end to its theatrical run. Superman arrived on digital platforms, but sooner than anyone anticipated. It seems Warner Brothers Discovery made the right decision based on these early figures for its first 3 days on sale. Superman is a hit with over $614 million at the worldwide box office, and it seems the Man of Steel is making quite the impact in U.S. homes as well. Third-party research firm Samba TV, and I fuck with Samba TV. They be putting out some good info. Reports that 527,000 households watched the digital version of Superman during its first 3 days on PVOD platforms. The DC Studios movie had a bigger 3-day performance than any other 2025 title tracked by that company. That includes a Minecraft movie with 6 days to reach 471,000 households, Mission Impossible to Find a Reckoning, which took 6 days to reach 618,000 households. It says, while numbers like these should be taken with a pinch of salt, seeing as a digital copy of a movie costs $30, Warner Brothers Discovery has likely made a very substantial chunk of change from Superman's debut in homes. Excuse me, I had a burp. Needless to say, this should go somewhere in making up for digital release that cut the movie's momentum off in theaters. Despite that, Warner Brothers claims that the blockbuster has turned $125 million theatrical profit. And yeah, Q, he does sound a little bit like RDJ from Tropic Thunder, a little bit. Still, if these estimates are correct and Superman has been purchased in upwards of 1.3 million homes, that's likely upwards of 40 million in digital revenue from the U.S. alone. The studio stands to gain a lot more from that than a traditional ticket sales. DC Studios has already announced the Superman follow-up, which is Man of Tomorrow, starring David Cornsweet and Nicholas Hoult. Very little has been revealed about the James Gunn Helm movie, though it's expected to feature Superman and Lex teaming up and fighting each other. Superman is an incredibly joy, we said in our review. A beautiful, moving, thrilled. Yeah, that's just a review. Anything else? So this is what Samba said. Samba said Superman soared onto PVOD the weekend before Peacemaker Season 2 premiere, rolling into 527,000 U.S. households in its first 3 days. Not bad when you look at how Mission Impossible to Find a Reckoning drew 618 in its first 6 days. Said, but momentum cooled. So we'll see, man. We will see how that goes. Reason I want to talk about it, like I said, is because of the gap. And I think the concentration needs to be put back on PVOD before it just goes straight to a streamer. Before it goes straight to a streamer, rent only. $30 or whatever, rent only. And what'd be dope is this is the way you can get a little bit more interactive. I talked about it before. Back in the day, they used to have the little caps, you know what I'm saying, spin-off caps and stuff like that under the cap and have a code, go get a free rental or whatever. Bring stuff like that back. Who did Superman team up with for its marketing campaign? Whoever it teamed up with. If I go buy some Doritos, right, on the side of the Dorito thing, I should be able to, go to the website, put it in, and I might get a free rental to Superman. Or half off for that rental to Superman. This is how you make extra money on the side. The movie is done. I don't even really have to market it too much now. I just throw it on whatever channel that you can rent from, which is all of them. They get there. I wonder what the take is. I want to see what the take is. What is the splits for PVOD? Let's see what the splits is. So they say a premium video on demand revenue split typically gives the studio or content owner about 80% of the revenue. 80%, with the remaining 20% going to the online platform hosting the content, such as iTunes or Amazon. This arrangement is significantly more favorable for studios compared to the traditional 50-50 split for movie theaters for box office revenue. Says for studios and distributors, the 80-20 split allows studios to keep a larger share of the revenue from PVOD releases. For independent filmmakers, some distributors may also offer a similar split, with the creator retaining up to 80%. For online platforms, digital platforms like Apple TV, iTunes, Amazon Prime Video typically receive a 20% cut for hosting and delivering the premium content. Theater chains following the disruption of theatrical windows during the pandemic, some studios made new deals with theater chains. For example, Universal and Cinemark recent agreement where a small portion of PVOD revenues, around 1 to 2%, is allocated to exhibition partners. For integrated services, streaming services that are both the platform and the content owner, such as Disney Plus, can bypass the traditional split entirely. In 2020, Disney offered the movie Mulan for premiere access to Disney Plus subscribers, collecting 100% of the additional revenue. And I like when Disney, that was one of, to me, people said that was a bad thing. It was bad timing to do that. Or was it? No, I won't even say it was bad timing. For Disney Plus to make you pay to watch this movie, put it behind the paywall, everybody was mad at that. I thought that was genius. Black Widow was behind the paywall for so long. You can wait it out, because I forgot how long Black Widow was behind the Disney Plus paywall, but I thought that was genius. I think more, if I got content, even after this PVOD thing, I would probably do a week or two of where it's behind the paywall. After I pull it back from everybody else, I would probably just, let me throw it behind the paywall real quick. It ain't hurting nothing. Or maybe I put like the special, the director's cut behind the paywall. Something like that, right? They talk about how the movie industry is hurting, but they leaving so much money on the table. Reading that just made me think about theater chains. Theaters need to get, they should get in. We talked about what they can do to be better. Merge with the Dave and Buster's or Main Event or something like that. I think that's a good idea. But also physicals. I should go to the theater and be able to buy a physical copy, not of the movie that I'm going to see, but just physicals. Like, you should sell DVDs at the movie theater. Right? AMC exclusive. And it's, it's Superman on sale at AMC or Cinemark is an exclusive. It might come with a little extra content. You might get a hat or something, but you should do stuff like that. Generate a little bit more extra revenue for you. I think some of these theaters also offer I think they offer PVOD. I want to see if does AMC offer PVOD? Let's do Cinemark. Because I think they offer PVOD. I think some of them do. I'm not seeing no PVOD. See, that's another place that they can make money at. No, I don't see no PVOD. What y'all think? Do y'all think that would be a good thing to do for theaters? Their website should be one of the online hostings too. Instead of going to iTunes, instead of going to Amazon or whatever, you can now go to Cinemark. You can now go to AMC. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are in the movie business. This should be the place where I come for my movie content. Whether it's physical or whether it's digital or whether I'm the one showing up, putting butts in seats to watch whatever movie that you're showing. But I think what James Gunn doing with this Superman, he pulled it a little early, put it on PVOD. It's an 80-20 split, 527,000 households. I'm pretty sure it'll probably go up. I put together like a little commercial of accolades about Superman and say now streaming on PVOD. Do that way to get more people to come watch. Like, y'all know how it used to be. Y'all know how it used to be. Y'all help me out here, man. Is this a genius move by James Gunn? It's a cheap way to make extra money. That's how I look at it. Andre Ware in the building. What up, Andre? Q say they want the movies in our head. I don't blame him. Drop it a little bit. Chill say for 10, I can wish a happy birthday to your friends. That's right. Do that cameo, Chill. But yeah, man, like, I think more, not just Warner Brothers, not just DC. I can see this being the future going forward. I can see studios looking at what Superman just did PVOD. Right. And I don't think they should take it out as early as Superman did. But I'm doing 45, 60 days at least. Because I think the window is supposed to be 90. I think the window is 90. I do my 45 to 60 days in theater, especially if I'm hot. I transition over to PVOD. But they already know that. But see, that's the thing, Chill. It's always been I can wait. Because you bring up a good point. It's always been viewers always could wait. 80s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s. That's ever since the inception of home video. Viewers found out, hey, I can wait. I don't have to go to the thing is, movie theaters wasn't as cheap. Right? But it's always been that they can wait. The thing is the length of time, which is what you just said. Length of time. So normally I do, like you just said, a year. I do a year waiting. This is what it normally was back in the day. Then miraculously, while I'm at Blockbuster, I say, oh, snap, that Superman movie here. And I rent it, right? You can still, the thing is, time, the time span has been shortened. But you can still, it's like I said, this is just a way to make a little bit extra money. We're already jaded by streaming anyway. So it's already our wait type situation. But imagine, so now, because it won't be the full audience, Jill. The people who waited to go see Superman who are waiting for it to go on streaming, I put it on PVOD, and I don't do streaming for 8 to 9 months. Right. I don't, or I shorten it 3 months, 4 months. That's gonna make those people who really want to see it, but who waited, they'll pay that $30. And they'll think they're getting the best deal for the best bang for their buck. Because now I wanted to take my son, my daughter, my wife. Now I just pay the $30. The whole family could sit down and watch it just for $30. We cook us a little meal, little drinks on the table, stuff like that. Me and my girl, I wanted to see Hey, baby, I ordered the Superman. You know, you want to come over, watch it. Boom. Wings, pizza, beer, brew, whatever. Roll up. We watch the Superman. $30. Instead of now my ticket being 20, her ticket being 20. You know what I'm saying? I saved $10 for the most part. That's how they looking at it. And then you'll have those who really said, you know what, I'm going to just wait till streaming. So I get what you're saying about it being short-sighted, but I don't think it's all the way short-sighted. This is something that I think they need to figure out how to maximize. Let me say that. PVOD needs to be maximized the same way Blockbuster, Video Warehouse, Hollywood Videos, all of those, even the mom and pops. Yes, chill. It's a business. Chill. This the thing. It's not a punishment. You know what? The thing is, since they conceded to streaming, and now they have trained the viewer to wait, they got to figure out how to retrain the streamer to buy in. They got to train the viewer to buy in on spending the money on PVOD. And like I said to you, it won't hurt. The viewers won't hurt. They'll be all right. Oh no, you do you right. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, you can't reward the viewers for waiting. You make that waiting game as long as whatever, as long as you can hold out, you make it the holdout. I think we're on the same page as that. Make it a holdout. Hold out as long as possible. As long as possible. That way, yes, ain't no reward for waiting. You want to wait, you pay. You want to wait, you didn't want to go see it at the theaters, now you got to pay this $30. I don't have no timetable as when it's coming to HBO Max or Disney Plus or Paramount or whatever. Ain't no time. I won't even put a timetable out. But I think people will pay the $30. People will pay the $30. I'll do specials. I have rent Superman, get such and such free, or you know what I'm saying? Like, they have to start playing with stuff like that. Just like Blockbuster, rent 2 movies, get 1 free. Be Kind, Rewind. Like, they gotta start playing with stuff. I don't know why they just think it's here, buy. They used to be creative, man. They used to be creative. Now they're so entitled. They just think, hey, I got the content. Y'all gonna come and watch. And that ain't the case. Marvel is prime example of that's not the case. They are feeling it right now. And they're going to continue to feel it because they're not being creative over there. Yeah, Lawrence, merch with a digital purchase. I don't care if it's a damn magnet or a sticker or a poster. Points. You know how we used to have the cards, get so many punches on your card. We had the punch card. Bring the punch card in. Okay, you get a free rental with the punch card. Make these people want to buy. Make them buy in. People want to spend money. That's the crazy thing. People want to spend money. Make them spend it. Give them a reason to spend the money. Rent 2 movies, get 1 half off. Punch codes. The McDonald's Happy Meal. Like, I remember movies was relied heavily on like advertising through McDonald's or Burger King or whatever. You know what I'm saying? With the Happy Meals and all of that. Deleted scenes, commentary. Like I said, a director's cut. Do tiers. You can do a theatrical cut and a digital version. The digital version is just slightly different from the theatrical cut. Slightly different. Don't necessarily change the story, but some things happen a little bit differently. Yeah, that Batman's Return happened. No, it wasn't Batman Returns. It was what's the Batman Returns? I wanted to say it was Batman and Robin. I had all I still got them, the whole full set of mugs and glasses. Yeah, that was Batman and Robin. I think that was the greatest. That got to be the greatest merchandising of all time. That Batman, yeah. Batman and Robin joint, got to be. Buck said digital code for some behind the scenes stuff. Yup. Lawrence hit me with $10. $10. I appreciate it, Lawrence. Let me give you this. I don't know if you wanted to comment or not, man, but I got something for you. I appreciate the 10, brother. I appreciate the 10. Let me give you this.
I love gold. The look of it, the taste of it, the smell of it, the texture.
Yeah, great marketing back in the day. They just, I don't know why. Like, movies like this should have. Fantastic Four tried to do it, but Fantastic Four teamed up with Little Caesars. Was Little Caesars the only game in town to buy the marketing rights? That is crazy. That's crazy. Little Caesars. Y'all are mighty Marvel over there. Fantastic Four, Marvel's first family. Y'all teaming up with Little Caesars? That's, to me, that's something, not to discount James Gunn, but I see that's like upstart. Like, I could see, I wouldn't be, if James Gunn teamed up with Little Caesars, I wouldn't be. But Marvel, are y'all that down? Little Caesars, come on, man. Come on, man. Feige, what you doing over there? What you doing? Little Caesars. Even me just thinking about that, I'm laughing now. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Little Caesars? That's what you thought was going to get Fantastic Four over the hump? I'm telling you, that office is screwed up, man. Y'all might think that I'm hating on Marvel. I'm not hating on Marvel. I'm just looking at all the bad decisions that they are making over there. And I hate to turn this into a Marvel thing. Y'all knew it was coming. But, it's all Six's fault. Six always just rolled me right into the Marvel trap. Right into it. Feige and his bad decision making. That is a horrible decision. What? Little Caesars? Little Caesars, Feige? Don't nobody want to be in the Marvel business no more. That's when you know you done ran your course. Don't nobody want to be in the Marvel business. You might as well have got rallies and checkers. You know what I'm saying? Like come on, man. Marvel, y'all are supposed to be McDonald's. That's where y'all supposed to be at, McDonald's. Over 1 billion served. Not Little Caesars. Little Caesars used to be in Kmart, man. Little Caesars got the little, you know what I'm saying? The little spot in the little strip mall. That ain't where you supposed to be at. Yeah, Pepsi is supposed to have Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Little, come on, man. Epic. Thank you, Q. NASA, school commercial. Like, y'all supposed to go all out. I like the NASA. NASA would have, come on, man. Why you ain't team up with NASA? You know what? They could have teamed up with what's Elon Musk's joint? Space Link, Skylink, or whatever it's called. You know, at 6, I don't even know if that, and that's another thing. I don't even know if they did any product play because this was done. It was the 60s era. So I'm pretty sure they didn't have Little Caesars in that timeline or universe. Let me not say timeline, that universe. Let me say it right. Did they? I don't remember, man. I do that. The Fantastic Four came and went. It's such a blur. I hate that for it, but it's such a blur. It just came and went. Not Namor and Red Lobster. One of them, SpaceX, Starlink, one of them. That Elon does. Feige. I'm talking about he dropping the ball. Feige is batting the ball down. He ain't dropping the ball. He batting the ball down when somebody throw him a pass. He boom, bat it down. Oh, I even like that one. Baby commercials, mother products. They should have been everywhere. Because the thing is, that type of marketing is like reverse marketing. That product placement, people, so let's say Huggies, since you talking about baby commercials, baby product, Huggies pays Marvel to be a product placement in said movie. That's extra money going to you that could help with your marketing or to offset certain costs. That lets me know nobody wants to be in the Marvel business. You said they had Pop-Tart. I don't remember, but I don't know what products was placed in. Because and that's another thing too. It's a bad era to have product placement because of the 60s retro feel of it. So I don't even know how you product place for the 60s. He said, I just read it on Deadline. The Cosmic Pop-Tarts. Okay. So, hey, look, like I said, man, I watched it and so they got some product placement. Are those good companies to partner with? 7-Up, Pop-Tarts. Kids still eating Pop-Tarts? Is Pop-Tarts a huge seller? I don't think Little Caesars is slinging pies the way they, you know what I'm saying, enough for Marvel to partner with. Little Caesars is that I want to say they like the Wendy's of pizza, fast food pizza places, but I don't even think they that. Don't even think they that, man. P up. So let me ask. So back to the question before we wrap it up. PVOD, Wendy's and Scar. Chill must be on. The Chill, you been sipping a little bit. You on that drink, man. But PVOD. Should more companies put more into the PVOD post theatrical released aspect of things? Or is this just a fluke thing? I mean, 527 households, $30 a whop. 80% of that is yours. Come on, man. That's money. That's money. And if it goes up, like, to me, you can't lose with PVOD. I don't think you lose with PVOD. I just think you got to make it worthwhile, make people want to go PVOD. If I'm a wait, or if they're going to wait, tax them to wait. Tax them for it. You want to wait? Oh, it's fine to wait, but I'm going to tax you. You're going to get this loitering ticket. You're going to get this streamer tax. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do if they were smart, which I think Warner Brothers is smart. Peter Safran and Jimmy Gunn, I think they smart. I think Zaslav is smart. Feige, not so much. Feige, not so much. 6, I like that. That's just digital. Wait until it hits physical release. Then they'll push it for Christmas. And that goes back to, like I said, physical releases. AMC, y'all should be having, if once the physical copy of Superman comes out, y'all should have, they need to have like a corner, like a Blockbuster corner, right? Where they sell like their highest selling films, physical copies here. Jurassic Park should be there. Superman should be there. Sinners should be there. Weapons. Minecraft. Like, it's money to be made. It's money to be made, man. They just missing out. They just missing out. Missing out. So, but yeah, man. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. I did an hour because I'm hungry a little bit. I'm hungry, man. All right, y'all. That's tonight's show, man. That is tonight's show, y'all. We got haunted houses in the building. We talked about bankrupt bosses. Superman paying rent thanks to PVOD, earning his keep. You know what I'm saying? Only here at the house. Only here at the house are we you know what I'm saying, transversing through pop culture the way we're doing it. Getting that range of topics and the way we hitting it, man. So I want to salute, appreciate all y'all who showed up. 6Q, Chill. Y'all go out and watch Chill and Darius for the afternoon wake up. Now it ain't the morning wake up. And Chill, I meant to tell y'all, I don't like that, the afternoon wake up. I think change that to something else. That's just me personally. But y'all go check out Chill and Darius every day. What time are y'all doing? Is that now at 5 o'clock? Y'all doing that? Afternoon wake up. Check them out over there. Check out Cinematic Nightmares. Check out me, the House Gang. Check out Dre. At the Dre Max show. But yeah, man. At 3. Y'all go check Chill and Darius out at 3. Also, check them out tomorrow during the Pantheon. Chill, Darius, and Marcus from Back of the Bus. Y'all need to have me on the show one night too, Chill. Cause y'all be off. Y'all be off, my guy. And I want Chill to come back on the show too, man. I got to figure out something for Chill to come back on my show. But yeah, man, y'all ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell up out of here. Peace. Take it easy. Y'all be safe. And like that there, we are outie 5,000.
This concludes today's broadcast from Blues News. We hope you enjoyed tonight's programming and the time we've shared together.
Right. Always be about being authentic. Drop like that drop to what it was March, so that we added to the slate on the strength of an exception. So I think it's confidence. I think that
Blues News is dedicated to bringing you the very best in pop culture, music, and conversation, serving viewers everywhere, every day. On behalf of our staff and crew, we thank you for watching. We'll return tomorrow with more entertainment, insight, and fun for the whole house gang. Good night and good luck.